And we're back, guys. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. I'm going to give you the rundown in 60 seconds or less. Actually, not. We're going to need it a little longer. Now, Sabalenka with the upset face there. She was frustrated, guys. Not necessarily on the match, but on the second serve. Now, listen, if she plays with this type of passion all year long, and look, she's showing the frustration when she needs to. It's not really taking herself out of matches how it used to in the past. The tour's gonna be on notice. They're gonna be in trouble because that face is just from a second serve when she's dominating the match. Now, Donna Vekic, look, 13 double faults is not gonna get it done. She did put up 4 aces, but listen, guys, the ace prop, who's gonna have more aces, Sabalenka or Vekic? That was my pick. I had 2 personal picks today. I took Sabalenka to have more aces, and I took Magda on the money line. Yes, guys. Now, listen. Sabalenka had a ton of double faults, too. She literally gave away 2 service games, but she put up 9 aces, and she's got to control those unforced errors. So 35 unforced errors, 38 winners. But listen, guys, I say it all the time. As Donna takes the loser's walk, we all know she's not a loser. The quarterfinals will be the best she's done at a major. She did it at 19 at the U.S. Open, and she does it here 23 at the Australian Open. But listen, let's talk about serve for a minute. I've been saying this for the long time, for the longest. Your first serve, we all know, is your strongest weapon, right? Your serve overall is your strongest weapon. It sets up your rallies. It's designed to either score a point right off the bat or put your opponents at a disadvantage while you set up your offense. This is what I do not like about tennis players. They all do it. A little less on the men's side, but they all do it. Why are we taking 20, 15, 10 miles per hour off of a second serve? If you double fault, you're going to lose the point. Okay, I get it. But if you take 10 to 20 miles per hour off your second serve and you give your opponent a free shot to tee off on, you're probably going to lose the point anyway and be behind initially on the rally, on the return. So listen, if I coach any of these top tier tennis players today, we're going to play like Sabalenka. I do not want you taking anything off of that second serve. If you double fault, then you double fault. We practice to get the ball in play. That's our job. That's our goal. We're going to go 100% effort on every single serve. We are not taking anything off, right? That's what you practice. You practice your serve more than anything. And Maria Sakkari disappoints me because the serve is her favorite shot. A lot of players prefer their two-handed backhand or their forehand. Sakkari, her best shot, she says in her own words, is her serve. But she takes so much off of her second serve. And tennis players have to stop doing that. A little less on the men's side, but the women, they all do it. And I would not teach that as a tennis coach. I don't want you taking anything off of your second serve. And Sabalenka is the prime example. Why? Because it continuously puts pressure on your opponent, right? A lot of tennis players don't do well on the return side of things anyway, but a lot of their success comes on the second serve. And I would tell my players, look, we're not taking anything off of that second serve. And Sabalenka is a prime example on why you should not do so. Her opponents are constantly under pressure. And imagine competing against someone that doesn't stop coming at you. It is a headache, and that's what Sabalenka does. But she's got to control the unforced errors. 35 unforced errors, not going to get it done. 38 winners. But overall, I think her service numbers aren't that great, but the pressure behind that, it's a lot to deal with. And look, Donna Vekic, look, a ton of double faults. She gave away nearly 3 service games. Actually, she did give away 3 service games and double faults. That's your match there. And only 2 for 14 on break points. That's your match, guys. Right there. 25 unforced errors to 21 winners. But listen, guys, let's focus on the winner. Sabalenka wins. She's going to face Magda next. And the announcer asked Sabalenka, so what are you going to do? You going to take an ice bath? She said, no, I don't really like the ice bath. I don't like how they make me feel after. And same with me. I don't like an ice bath. I prefer the hot therapy and a massage. That's all I need. And that's what Sabalenka did say. She keeps her room temperature freezing. So she's ice cold. She is ice cold, and she is the winner. She does not care. She comes 100 miles per hour every time. That's a signature she's through. I'm Good Energy, guys. The semifinals is set. See you tomorrow.